Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the matchup between the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons. Tonight's boys baseball matchup at Proctorville, Ohio, at Fairland High School. Had a pretty good rain shower about 2:30 today. The field's got a little damp. They put some quick dry out on it, and looks like we're going to give this one a shot. Let's go with the starting lineups. First, we'll give the batting order for the Panthers. Leading off for the Panthers, the shortstop, Jacob Daniels. Batting second, the catcher, Austin Henderson. The DH will hit third, Scott Poole. Nick Wright will be hitting fourth. Ryan Adkins will be hitting fifth. Hayden Blankenship, the first baseman, will be hitting sixth. Jonathan Brammer, the third baseman, hitting seventh. Curtis Brandenburg at second base will be hitting eighth. And Andrew Daniels doing the pitching will be hitting ninth. Caleb Stepp will be playing in center field and be DH'd for. Defensively for the Dragons, we'll start with Ethan Wall at first base, Blaze Perry at second, Bryson Hunt at short, Nico Carizzi at third, Blake Trevathan in left, Hunter Likens in center, Tyler Sammons in right. Cooper Cummings will be handling the catching duties, and on the mound, the senior Alex Rogers. The Dragons coming in off a big win over Ashland High School. Haven't played in a couple of days, and both teams probably haven't played due to the weather we've had. So both teams trying to sneak one in here real quick before this next front moves in. You're watching the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Getting ready for the first pitch of the game. Alex Rogers toes the mound for the Dragons on this 60-degree evening. Slight breeze blowing in from straightaway center field. Shouldn't be much of a factor. Field conditions a little soft out there. But stepping in for the Panthers will be the shortstop, Jacob Daniels. Rogers starts him off the fastball away for ball one. Rogers is a very experienced pitcher. He's pitched for at least 3 years for the Dragons. Plays a lot of summer baseball. Next pitch, fastball for strike on the outside corner. He's count 1-1. Pitch away, 2-1. Dragons are playing him straight away. Rogers keeps working away, makes it count 3-1. Staying away from the Panther leadoff hitter. Daniels reaches on ball 4. First base runner of the game reaches on a walk. This brings up the catcher, Austin Henderson. Daniels leads from first. Daniels takes off, ball down for ball one. Cummings throw. It's a little late. It's a stolen base for Daniels. There's a runner on second with nobody out. Bunt attempt, popped up, falls in play, fielded by Cummings. Throws the ball into right field. That's going to score a run. Panthers draw first blood with a unearned run on a bunt attempt. As Cummings throws the ball into right field, Henderson does not advance on the play. Panthers still have a runner on first with nobody out. First pitch into Scott Poole. The DH is in for a strike. short lead over there first. Ball hit foul down the right field line. Brings the count to 0-2 on Poole, the DH. There's the runner in for strike 3. The runner goes in standing, second. So with one away, runner on second base brings up the right fielder, Nick Wright. He's got a fastball high. Wright takes a mighty cut and misses. Strike 1. Rogers high. He's count 1-1. Struggling a little bit to hit his spots right now. Breaking ball swung at by Wright. A little up. Rogers has thrown 3 pitches that I don't know that any of the 3 would have been called a strike, but Wright's swung at 2 high ones. Rogers shakes Cummings off. 2-2 count. Curveball in, fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Rogers got him picked, throws it Carizzi, and he is out. Henderson is out. And a run down between second and third. For the second out of the inning. We still have a 2-2 count here on Wright. In for fastball, in for strike 3. So, at the end of the top of the first, the Panthers get 1 run on no hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. At the end of the top of the first, Chesapeake 1, Fairland coming to bat. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the first inning, and leading off for the Dragons is the DH, Blake Sammons. Daniels toes the rubber and delivers the pitch. Pitch down low for ball 1. Pitch in, fouled off to the third base side. Bringing the count to 1-1. Sammons moved up to the front of the box here a little bit. Trying to time up Daniels. Pitch bounces in. 2-1 the count. Pitch in for strike 2 on the swing. Pitch down low, ball 3. Far in this at bat, Daniels has bounced 3 balls in, the 2 across the plate that Sammons has swung at. 1 fouled, 1 missed. So we got a 3-2 count. Sammons takes for ball 4. Both teams start the first inning with leadoff hitter on with a walk. Let's see if the Dragons can get their run. Sammons takes a short lead. Pitch down for ball 1 on Alex Rogers, the pitcher. Pitch up, ball 2. No contest on that steal. Daniels takes a real high leg kick here. It'll be very difficult for Henderson to throw anyone out. We got the timeout. Check, coach wants to go out and talk with the pitcher. Interesting matchup here today as both these coaches played high school baseball together here at Fairland. Coach Hill and Coach Russell, part of some pretty good teams here back in the beginning of the 2000s. Good friends kind of squaring off here on the baseball diamond for 2 rival schools. Rogers, a high drive into center field. Nice play by Step. Makes the play. A little bit of a base running error there by Sammons. He should have tagged on that and moved to third. Coach Hill let him know about it. So with 1 away, we got Nico Carizzi stepping to the plate. Pitches away, gets away from the catcher. Sammons moves up easily on the pass ball. So now the Dragons have a runner on third with 1 out. Like the Panthers are playing back. Going to concede the run on the ground ball. Pitch gets away. Ball 2. Pitch inside for ball 3. .30 count on the Dragons' 3-hitter. See Coach Hill give any kind of sign as far as whether he's taking or giving him the green light to swing. Got timeout for a ball into left field from the girls' softball field. That'll happen 2 or 3 times tonight at least. So 3-0 count on Carizzi. Pitches away for ball 4. So Gritzy walks. The runners on the corners for the Dragons. Brings up the first baseman, Ethan Wall. Wall, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Checks the number chart. Gritzy's got a huge lead over here. No one's holding. Takes second base uncontested. So runners on second and third with one LA for the Dragons. Looks like the Panthers are still going to concede that run to take the out to make sure they don't give up a big inning here. Wall swings and misses. Offering up. Brings the count to 1-1. Pitch up. Ball 2. 2-1. Two-one count on the Dragon first baseman. Pitch in for strike 2. Across the letters. 2-2 count. Well, it's a high fly ball in the straightaway center field. Sammons will be tagging. The throw to the plate. Gritzy breaks for third. And he's in there. The Dragons get their run off the walks. Gritzy makes a nice base running play, tags up and moves on as well. So 2 away. Gritzy on third brings up the left fielder, Blake Trevathan. Trevathan swings the first pitch, fastball for strike 1. Pitch is up in the zone just a little bit. Pitch up for ball 1. Makes the count 1-1. Trevathan, the right-handed left fielder, looking to get this 2-out RBI here for the Dragons. Daniels delivers. Pitches away. Ball 2. 2-1 count. The pitch. Trevathan, the line drive, base hit into left center field. Nice play out there by Steph to cut that off. Holds Trevathan to a single. But that does drive in the run. Makes the score 2-1 Dragons. So Trevathan gets the first hit of the game. A nice solid RBI single. So that brings up the catcher, Cooper Cummings. 2 away, runner on first. Trevathan takes the lead. Pitch is in for strike one. It's an 0-1 count here on Cummings. Pitch gets away, gets back to the backstop. Trevathan will move up to second on the wild pitch. Let's count 1-1. So 2 away. Trevathan at second base has got to be looking to score on any kind of ball hit in the outfield. Got to get a good secondary, make it to where he can score pretty easily here. Pitch hits Cummings in the helmet. So that now brings up the second baseman, Blaze Perry. 2 away, runners on first and second. Trevathan's talking about him trying to get that good secondary lead. He's not getting much of a lead after the pitcher makes his move to the plate. He should be getting off there almost to being where he's almost right in front of the shortstop here, and he's not taking maybe another extra step or two. Daniels comes inside for ball one. A 1-0 count on Perry. Pitch away, 2-0. Both pitchers tonight are having trouble zeroing in on that strike zone. The ball's a little bit slippery. It's getting wet. I don't know. There goes Trevathan. Pitches up. He's in there. Stolen base. Let's count 3-0 on Perry. Perry with a sharp ground to short. Fielded by Daniels. Throw the first is in there. The ball gets away from the first baseman. Cummings will come in and score as well. Perry reaches on a error to the short. The Dragons score 2 more. Make the score 4-1. Coach Russell comes out. He's going to change pitchers here, so we're going to take a break. We are still in the bottom of the first inning. Your score: Fairland 4, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So with 2 away, we are back. With 2 away, the Panthers have made a pitching change, position swap between the right fielder Nick Wright comes in to pitch, and Andrew Daniels goes out to right field. So 2 away, and Blaze Perry on first brings up the 8-hitter for the Dragons, the speedy shortstop Bryson Hunt. Right toes the rubber and delivers. Perry takes off, pitches inside for ball 1. Perry steals second easily. 2 away. Perry moves to second base, trying to get an additional run in here for the Dragons. So he's now in scoring position for Hunt. Hunt takes inside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Ground ball to third. Hunt's in easily. It took a really good play to get Hunt there. He moved down the field there, and Brammer trying to rush a little bit, bobbled it. The runners on first and third brings up the right fielder, the 9-hitter Tyler Sammons. Look for Hunt to take off here on first pitch, steal second. Takes a good sized lead over there at first. Right, delivers, pitch inside for ball 1. Count 1-0. Gives the Dragons runners on second and third now. Anything hitting the outfield, you got to figure Hunt's going to score pretty easily, as quick as he is. Right, steps and delivers. Pitch in for strike. Count 1-1. Right, coming into a tough situation there. Some runners on base. Starting to find his groove, it looks like. Same as a fly ball, high fly ball in the center field, steps under it. He makes the catch for the third out. For the Dragons, 4 runs on 1 hit. 1, 2, 3 Panther errors, and 2 runners left on base. At the end of the first inning, it's Fairland 4, Chesapeake 1. You're watching the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the second inning. Leading off for the Panthers is the left fielder Ryan Adkins. Ryan Adkins takes first pitch in for strike 1. Rogers delivers pitch, fastball, strike 2 on the outside corner. Adkins falls behind 0-2. Ground ball to the right side, knocked down by Carizzi. Those on the first wall for the out. So after Adkins grounds out, brings up the first baseman, Hayden Blankenship. First pitch down low for ball 1. Pitch is fouled down the right field line, out of play. Count 1-1. Rogers delivers. Fastball up. Let's count 2-1. Rogers toes mound and delivers. Pitch fouled straight back at me. Makes it count 2-2. Rogers fastball in for strike 3. Rogers' third strikeout of the game. Brings up the third baseman, Jonathan Brammer. Pitch fouled straight back. Caught the catcher's glove and the umpire's mask. Rattled everybody a little bit there, checking each other. Everybody's okay. Rogers in for strike 2. He's found the groove now. Umpire's taking a beating on these foul tips. Roger gets ahead 0-2 here. Roger's sticking strictly with fastballs here. Had a little bit of trouble in the first inning locating that curve. Trying to use that fastball, get ahead here, see if he goes off speed or decides he wants to change it up a little. Pitch out away. A little bit of a waste pitch there. Let's count 1-2. Ground ball hit down the third baseline fair. Trevathan over cut it off. Does a nice job cutting it off. Good relay in. Holds Brammer to a single. So 2 away brings up the second baseman, Curtis Brandenburg. Real short lead over there by Brammer. Rogers in for strike 1. Ritzy playing way off the line at third. Another fastball in for strike 2. But once again, Rogers is pumping his own strikes this inning. He's up 0-2 on the hitter. Fastball in, fouled away. Rogers is not real happy with that location. Breaking ball up. Let's count 1-2. Seems to be laboring with that breaking ball a little bit. Leaving it up. Fastball hit straight back. That one hit our camera. Breaking ball fouled at the plate. Brandenburg making Rogers work here. He's fouled off the breaking pitch. He's fouled off the fastball. Pitch away. Brings the count full. Correction, 2-2. Rogers delivers it up and in for ball 3. Now we're 3-2. Look for Brammer to be on the move here. Full count, 2 outs. Pitch in, strike 3 in the inning. The Panthers, no runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. After 1.5, it's Fairland 4, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back for the bottom of the second inning, and the Dragons hit through their order of the first inning. So leading off the top of the second is the leadoff hitter, Blake Sammons, the DH. Blake walked in his last at bat and scored. Right gets to start fresh here. Pitch inside for ball 1. Right was trying to start him off with a curveball there. Didn't have a lot of movement on it. Pitch in for strike 1, fastball. Brings count to 1-1. Right has a little more control of the strike zone right now. Ball hit down the third base line. It rolls foul. Needs to count 1-2. So 1-2 count on Sammons. Pitch behind him. It's count 2-2. So 2-2 count on the Dragon DH. Right sets and delivers. Braitham with a soft ground ball down third base. That's going to be a tough play. Nice play there by Brammer, but it just well placed ball there that don't know that Mike Schmidt could have thrown the runner out there on that one there. That was a called seeing eye single. So Sammons is on with no one out. That brings up the pitcher, Alex Rogers. Rogers hit a hard line drive into right center field that the center fielder Step made a nice running catch on. Sammons has a short lead. Not going where Rogers hits a ground ball to third. Knocked down by Brammer. Throws on to first, and he's safe. Ball gets away. It's going to move Sammons up to third. Rogers will stay at first. Brammer did a nice job knocking that down. Didn't get his feet set and make a good throw. We got a timeout for an injury. The Panther first baseman may have, trying to scoop that ball, may have got hit. That's Hayden Blankenship. They're out there checking on. Looks like he's going to be okay. Put his hat back on his head. So the Panthers are in another jam here in the second inning. Runners on the corners and nobody out. Fairland trainer ran across the field to take a look at him, but looks like he's going to be okay. So that brings up the three-hitter, Nico Carizzi. Nico walked and scored in his last at-bat. Rogers takes a big lead at first. All right, sets and delivers. There goes Rogers. Throw it into short to see if they can get anything there. No movement out of Sammons. Seen that play before. So runners on second and third with nobody out. Dragons looking to bust this thing open. Pitch down and away. Carizzi takes a hack at it. Brings the count to 1-1. Nice sharp breaking ball there by Wright. Fooled Carizzi. Pitch on the inside corner in for strike two. Wright's been looking for that call for the last 2 or 3 batters. Hadn't got it. He got one there. Pitch up, 2-2 counts. A lot of times that umpire will give you that reward if you're around the strike zone. Start staying around the zone, umpire tends to get calling strikes. He'll give you a little bit extra. When you're a little bit wild, it makes it a little bit tougher on you for the umpire to give you pitches. Pitch fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Pitch hit right back and right back at him. But it's self-defense there, knocking it down. Makes a nice play. It's one of those balls that you can't hit any better. It's tough luck. You hit it in the wrong spot. 1 foot either direction, it gets it through for 2 runs more than likely. So with 1 away, brings up the Dragons' first baseman, Ethan Wall. Wall had the first Dragon RBI. So he flew out to center field, drive in Sammons. All right, so first pitch is away for ball 1. Pitch away for ball 2. Pitch in for ball 3. 3-0 count on Wall. Pitch away for ball 4. So that loads the bases for the Dragons with 1 away. Brings up the 5-hitter, the left fielder Blake Trevathan. Trevathan singled sharply into left center last at bat for an RBI single. So 4 outs all around the diamond. The Panthers. They are pulled up second, third, and first. Shortstop's playing back. All right, coming in now. Going to try to cut that run down to plate. Trevathan takes first pitch in for strike 1. Right, sets and delivers. Trevathan is a cue shot off the end of the bat down the first base line. That's going to score a run for the Dragons. So Trevathan grounds out for the second out in the inning, but a run does score. Runners move up to second and third now with 2 away for Cooper Cummings. Cummings was hit by a pitch his last at bat. Pitch up inside on Cummings for ball 1. Pitch in for ball 2. 2-0 on Cummings. Cummings, the Dragon catcher, looking for something to drive here. Hit down the middle, hit the high fly ball into center field. Drifting back his step. He's under it and makes the catch for the 3rd out in the inning. The Dragons, they got 1 run on 1 hit and 2 runners left on base. At the end of 2, it's Fairland 5, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. So we are back for the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Panthers will be the 9-hitter, Andrew Daniels. Daniels started out pitching this game, moved to right field. Be Daniels' first at bat in the game. Panthers have 9-1-2 up. Ryder starts him off the fastball in for strike 1. Pitch off the outside part for ball 1. Let's count to 1-1. Pitch in for strike 2. Fastball down low, ball 2, 2-2. Pitch foul straight back. Count stays 2-2. Breaking ball in for strike 3. So leadoff strikeout for Rogers brings up the top of the order, the shortstop Jacob Daniels. Rogers' 5th strikeout in the game. Daniels, last at bat, walked and scored the Panthers' lone run. First pitch in for a fastball for a strike. Rogers is getting ahead of these hitters now. Breaking ball in for strike 2. Looks like maybe the second time through the lineup, Rogers is going to go to that breaking ball a little bit more. Got him set up 0-2 here. Good time for a waste pitch. Got him on a fastball outside corner. 6th strikeout of the game for Rogers. Brings up the catcher, Austin Henderson. Henderson bunted, sacrifice bunted last time and reached base on a throwing error by Cummings, which scored Daniels in the first inning. Breaking ball hit foul down the right field line, out of play. So 0-1's the count. Breaking ball in for strike 2. It's fouled back. So Henderson's seen 2 breaking pitches and he's fouled them both back. Look for a fastball up here. 0-2 count. Rogers shakes off Cummings. Steps and delivers. Fastball outside, fouled to the right. Fastball ground right back at Rogers. In for a base hit. So 2 away. Henderson gets a base hit. The second hit of the game for the Panthers brings up the DH Scott Poole. Poole struck out in his last at bat. Fastball in for strike 1. Rogers throws first. Hold Henderson's close. Fastball away for ball 1. Makes the count 1-1. Runner going. Pitch in for strike 2. Blankenship's in. Correction, Henderson's in for the stolen base. So 2 away, runner on second. Got a 1-2 count on the hitter, Scott Poole. Hunt creeps in, hold the runner. Curveball in for strike 3. the Panthers, no runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. And your score at the top of the 3rd, Fairland 5, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Okay, we are back for the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Dragons will have 7, 8, 9 up in their order. Leading off for the Dragons will be Blaze Perry. The Dragons have had multiple runners on the first 2 innings and scratched out 5 runs. Perry takes first pitch curveball in for a strike. Perry reached on a ground ball to short. Error. Moved around to 3rd in the first inning and didn't score. Pitch behind him for count 1-1. Pitch behind him, 2-1. Pitch in for strike 1. 2-1 count on the Dragon second baseman. Correction, 2-2 count. Perry swings and misses for strike 3. That is the first strikeout for a Panther pitcher this game. Now we have the shortstop, Bryson Hunt. Hunt reached on a error on the 3rd baseman in the first at bat. Hunt squares, takes ball 1. Squares again, takes ball 2. 2-0 count. Looks like Hunt may be squaring here, taking until he gets a strike in this bat. He's giving away awful early. Chesapeake third baseman's getting in here in his hip pocket. He's trying to push one down the first baseline. Fastball in for a strike. 2-1 the count. Hunt swings and misses for strike 2. Count 2-2. Pitch inside, hits him. So Hunt reaches. Anytime he gets on base, it's almost like it's a double. His speed, it's hard to throw him out. It brings up the 9-hitter, Tyler Sammons. Sammons flew out to right his last at bat. There goes Hunt. Pitch hit Sammons. Sammons will go to first, so back-to-back hit by pitches. And looks like the Dragons are going to switch here. Hunter Likens is going to hit for himself. So Likens was being DH for beginning of the game, is now in to hit. So with one away, runners on first and second, Likens stands in. Likens squares, bunts the ball down, straight down to first base. Pitcher tries to field it, slides a little bit. Likens reaches. So that loads the bases up for the Dragons. With the one away for the pitcher, Alex Rogers. Rogers has a chance to bust this open for himself here, make his life a whole lot easier. Rogers is 0 for 2 on the evening. Pitch up, ball one. Rogers flew out sharply to center field in his first at bat, reached on the air at third, his second. So 0 for 2 on the evening. Pitch away, 2-0. Dragons have 3 runners on and have hit the ball to combined 10 feet this inning so far. Pitch down low, 3-0. Three and 0 count now. You got to figure, you got to take sign on here. Strikes hit 2 batters this inning. Went 3-0 here real quick. He takes fastball right down the middle. Looking at Coach Hill thinking that was my pitch, Coach. The 3-1 inside for ball 4. That will force in a run. Coach Russell calls timeout to talk to the pitcher here. The Dragons still have the bases loaded with one away. Bringing up the third baseman, Nico Carizzi. Carizzi walked in his first at bat. Second at bat, he hit a BB right back at right, who knocked it down and was able to throw him out at first. Coach Russell decided to stick with right. A little different when the coach comes to the mound here. I've never seen all the outfielders come in as well. Panthers bring everybody in to discuss defensive strategy maybe. So one away, bases loaded. You got 4 outs everywhere. Panthers are going to play in, try to cut that run down at the plate in a 6-1 game. First pitch is away for ball 1. Carizzi hits a sharp grounder to third. Third baseman step on the bag for the second out. Force out, the run will score. Sammons is in. His brother's put out at third. So I guess the Dragons are second run of the inning. And it brings up Ethan Wall. Left-handed hitting first baseman steps in with 2 away. Takes the fastball down the middle for strike one. Wall walked in his first at bat. I'm sorry, flew out his first at bat to center. A sacrifice fly, scored a run, and walked in his second at bat. Rogers steals third base uncontested. Carizzi follows his second, as Wright kind of lost track of the runners on the field. Rogers, being the headsy baseball player he is, saw that and just took off before Wright even started to the plate. A wall with a line drive, base hit up the middle. That's going to score one run. Here comes Carizzi in. Throw from center field, up the line. Carizzi's going to score. Give the Dragons two more runs there on a nice sharp hit single into center field by Ethan Wall. So that brings up Blake Trevathan with the runner on first and two away. Trevathan takes fastball for strike one. Trevathan's 1 for 2 on the evening. Correction, 1 for 1 with a sacrifice. Trevathan hits a high fly ball into shallow left field. Atkins coming in. Now he can't make the catch. Ball gets away. Wall's going to hold up at third. Trevathan will move on into second. That brings up the catcher, Cooper Cummings. Cummings has been hit by a pitch and flew out to center field. So 2 away, Cummings up to plate. Be the 9th Dragon hitter this inning. Cummings hits a high fly ball, drive down the left field line, but foul. One hops the fence down there in foul territory. It's an 0-1 count on Cummings. Jumping in for ball one. Pitch down, 2-0. Three and 0 count now. Pitch hits Cummings again. Loads the bases up. Coach Russell comes out. Looks like he's going to make another pitching change. So we're going to take a timeout in the action here. We're still in the bottom of the third inning. Your score, Fairland 9, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back, and the Panthers made a pitching change. The shortstop, Jacob Daniels, has come in to replace Wright. Wright goes to short. First pitch is away for ball one. Perry swings and misses. Makes it count 1-1. Perry led off this inning with a strikeout. So he's got the opportunity to make 2 outs in 1 inning here if he's not careful. I'm sure get the ribbing from his teammates, as we used to do all the time whenever that situation happened. Perry swings at a breaking ball away. Makes it count 1-2. Perry, the Dragons' second baseman, has reached on an error and struck out in this game. This is 0 for 2 on the evening. Pitch away, 2-2. Dragons have bases loaded, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Breaking ball gets away from Perry. Catcher's got to get the force at the plate, and he does. That ends the inning. For the Dragons, 4 runs on 1 hit and 3 runners left on base. Your score after 3 complete: Fairland 9, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back here for the top of the 4th inning. And leading off for the Panthers will be the shortstop, Nick Wright. Wright is 0 for 1. He struck out looking in the first inning. And the Dragons have brought on a new pitcher. Here's Bryson Hunt. Hunt comes up and in for ball 1. Hunt and Rogers switch positions here. Rogers is now the shortstop. Hunt's on the hill, as the pitching rule makes coaches change these pitchers a little bit quicker than we used to. Wright fouls a straight back. High school baseball now is amount of pitches, not innings pitched. An attempt to protect pitchers' arms a little more than was done in the past. Curveball hit foul. It's a count 1-2. I guess that was more of a slider. It's a pretty flat curve. So call that a slider. I think else it's a strike, so it's 1-2 count. There's a fastball. Wright fouls it back. A defensive swing there. That's a good location. The pitch is on the outside part of the plate. Curveball fouled straight back. But 1-2, the count remains. Breaking ball, inside part of the plate. Cummings wanted that pitch. He framed that one nicely for the umpire. Makes the count 2-2. The Dragons have also made a defensive switch in first base. Fastball, strike 3. The first out of the inning brings up the left fielder, Ryan Atkins. Atkins grounded out to second, his first at bat. Fastball in, ball 1. Atkins takes a hack and makes the count 1-1. Fastball down, ball 2, 2-1 count. Fastball in, strike 2 on the swing. Atkins kind of a free swinger here. He does not get cheated with his hacks. Struck it up here with 2 strikes, looking to make contact. Fastball in for strike 3. Two outs in the inning for the Panthers. Brings up the first baseman, Hayden Blankenship. Blankenship was also a strikeout victim in his only at bat. Hunt hits him. So Mr. Blankenship will go to first base, 2 away, and bring up Jonathan Brammer, the third baseman. Looking back through the scorebook here, the Dragons have only had to make 2 defensive plays this game. Everything else has been strikeouts. Brammer swings through the first pitch. Pitch bounces in, count 1-1. Not working quickly. Wastes a whole lot of time. Toes delivers, pitches away. Ball 2, 2-1's a count. There goes a runner, pitches away for ball 3. Cummings throw in. Got him. Cummings throws out the runner, second base, for the third out in the inning. So after the top of the 4th inning, your score, Fairland 1, Chesapeake 0. This is the Armstrong. I'm sorry, your score, Fairland 9, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the bottom of the 4th inning. And leading off for the Dragons is the shortstop, Bryson Hunt. Hunt has been on base twice this game, once on an error and once on a hit by pitch. Scored 1 run. And Daniel's first offering is in low for ball 1. Hunt, the line drive down the left field line, in for a base hit. Atkins knocks the ball down. So Hunt reaches with a single, which will probably end up into a double as he steals base here on his first pitch, I'm sure. Throw back over to trying to hold Hunt a little bit close. So Sammons steps in. Takes pitch in for strike one. Pitch down low, 1-1. Sammons fouls it down the left field line, foul. Makes the count 1-2. 1-2 count. Hunt's still standing on first base. It's maybe an 8-run lead, not wanting to look like you're running the score up. Oh, there goes Hunt. Curveball up. Makes the count 2-2. Hunt steals second. Pitch gets away. Hunt will move up to third. Makes the count 3-2. Curveball inside for ball 4. So now we got runners on first and third. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Hunter Likens. Likens takes the first pitch in for strike one. Pitch outside for ball 2. Likens fouls a straight back, 1-2. A nice healthy cut there. Likens singled in his only at bat this game. Went a hole maybe 8 or 10 feet out in front of the plate. Perfectly placed swinging bunt. It's in the hole here, 1-2. Curveball hits Likens. That is the 5th Fairland hitter hit by a pitch. That loads the bases with nobody out. Keegan Cornwell goes in to run for Sammons. And that brings up Alex Rogers. Alex is 0 for 2 with a walk, reached on an error. Panthers infielders have pulled in here, trying to cut the run down at the plate. Pulling your infield in and increases that batting average of the hitter. Rogers takes the first pitch in for strike one. Rogers with a base hit into center field. That's going to score 2 runs. Atkins fields it, gets it into the short. Rogers with a sharp single into left field. That brings up Nico Carizzi, the Dragon third baseman. Carizzi is 0 for 2 with a walk. A tough luck line drive right back at the pitcher that gets through most of the time. Wright was able to make a nice play and stab it down on the ground. So runners on first and third, nobody out. Two-0 count on Carizzi. Three-0 count. Carizzi takes fastball down the middle for strike one. Carizzi with a line drive into left field. That's going to score Likens. The Dragons' third run of the inning. That brings up Ethan Wall. Wall takes first pitch in for strike one. Pitch outside, 1-1 the count. Fastball in for strike two. It's counting 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes, runners on first and second. Ball fouls that back. Wall smashes one into center field. Gets over the center fielder, steps head. That's going to be a real long single for Wall. It's going to drive in Rogers. That brings up the Dragon first baseman, Connor Sansom. Sampson fouls it off to the right. Sansom came in for Trevathan top half of the inning. Takes for strike two, makes the count 0-2. Curveball up. Let's count 1-2. Sansom swings and he's out. Here comes a runner to the plate. Critzy slides in safely. So we have a strikeout there from Sansom. The runners can't advance. So for the first out in the inning, that brings up Alex Morgan hitting for Cooper Cummings. So one away. Runner on second. Brings up Alex Morgan. Morgan takes a mighty swing there and misses. Strike one. Morgan swings and misses for strike two. 0-2 the count. Morgan, it's a line drive to second base. Nice play there. Brandenburg throws out Morgan. Second out of the inning. Brings up I don't have him on my roster. Kids are calling him Luke, so we'll call him Luke. Luke Brown. Luke gets a ground ball to short. Fielded by right. Throws to first and got him for the third out of the inning. For the Dragons, 5 runs on 4 hits. And 1 runner left on base. After 4 complete, Fairland 14, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. All right, we are back for the top of the 5th inning, and we are facing the dreaded mercy rule possibility here. The Panthers need to score 4 here this inning to extend this game beyond the 5th. Leading off for the Panthers is the third baseman, Jonathan Brammer. Brammer takes first pitch fastball in the outside corner. Fairland has brought in a new pitcher, number 10, Blaze Perry. Pitch away, ball 1, 1-1 count. One, two's the count now. Perry delivers strike 3. Brings up Curtis Brandenburg. Brandenburg was a strikeout victim of his only at bat. First pitch in, fastball in for strike 1. Perry making a living on the outside corner so far. Strike 2. Fastball up, fouled back. Makes the count 0-2 still. Fouled. Brandenburg is a little late on these fastballs. Count still 0-2. Perry throws a curveball and gets him for strike 3. Hitting for the Daniels will be number 7, Eli Pratt. Pratt takes first pitch fastball for strike 1. Pitch fastball for strike 2. Perry's looking really sharp here. He's hit the outside corner 7 or 8 times here this inning. Works away, trying to get him to chase. 1-2 count. Pitch away, 2-2. Foul to the right. Breaking ball in for strike 3, and that's the ball game. The Panthers, no runs, no hits, no errors that inning. And with the 10-run mercy rule, that will complete our ball game. Your final score: Fairland 14, Chesapeake 1. This is the Armstrong Sports Neighborhood Channel.